Krishna Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare.
जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौरभक्तवृंद। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौरभक्तवृंद। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौरभक्तवृंद। हरे कृष्ण everyone. So today is Monday. It is 9th of October. Ashwini Masa or Padmanabha Masa, Krishna Paksham, and the Dasmi Tithi. Today is Dasmi Tithi. Yesterday and today, both are Dasmi Tithi. And tomorrow we are coming nearer to Ekadasi. So tomorrow it is Indira Ekadasi, fasting from grains, beans and cereals. Okay, so apart from that, there are no other events today. We shall quickly enter into Srimad Bhagavatam. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. In Srimad Bhagavatam, so we have completed a 16th chapter. So how Parikshit Maharaj has given entrance to Kali. And then during the time, Dharma and Dharani both are talking to each other. And Dharani was giving all the explanations for her lamentation. And then at that time, when they were speaking to each other like that, and Parikshit Maharaj, he has come to the place where the Saraswati river flowing towards the eastern direction. And there he observed that so this Dharani and the Dharma, when they are standing at the time, a person who belongs to the lowest caste, so he was in the dress of a king and he was beating this Dharma and the cow. At that time, the Parikshit has observed it. So Tatra Gomitinam Raja Hanyamanam Anatavat Dandahastam cha Vrushalam Dadrushe Drupalanchanam. So this Kali Purusha, so he was beating them just like they do not have any protector. Hanyamanam Anatavat. So by looking at the situation, Parikshit, he was not happy. So at that time, the scenario was the bull. It was very white color, spotless, all the pure white, but it is only on the one leg. Because of Kalipurusha is beating the bull, it was urinating and trembling. It was urinating and trembling with the fear of the Kali. But still, this Kali Purusha is still beating. So Parikshit has seen that situation. So we are in the first canto, chapter 17, verse number 2. Vrusham Runala Dhavalam Mehant Iva Bibhyatam Vepamanam Padakaina Sidantam Sudrataditam. Vrusham Runala Dhavalam, that bull, Dharma, the personified religion, it is pure white. Vrusham Mrunala Dhavalam, like a white lotus flower, spotless. Vrusham Mrunala Dhavalam Mehantam Iva Bibhyatam, and it was urinating just like a Bibhyatam because of the fear. Mehantam Iva Bibhyatam Vepamanam Pada Ekena, and also it was shivering and trembling. Vepamanam, it was trembling and standing on only one leg. pada ekena, vepamanam pada ekena, sidantam sudrataditam, and it was terrified and sudrataditam because this Kali Purusha was beating it, sudrataditam, being beaten by a sudra, that is Kali Purusha. So Parikshit is observing that one. Purusham mrunala dhavalam mehantam iva bibhitam vepamanam pada ekena sidantam sudrataditam. So translation for this was, the bull was as white as a white lotus flower. He was terrified of the Sudra who was beating him, and he was so afraid that he was standing on one leg, trembling and urinating. Purport by Srila Prabhupada, Srila Prabhupada ki jai. The next symptom of the age of Kali is that principles of religion, which are all spotlessly white, like the white lotus flower, will be attacked by the uncultured Sudra population of the age. They may be descendants of Brahmana or Kshatriya forefathers, but in the age of Kali, for want of sufficient education and culture of Vedic wisdom, such a Sudra-like population will defy the principles of religion, and persons who are religiously endowed will be terrified by such men. They will declare themselves as adherents of no religious principles, and many isms and cults will spring up in Kali Yuga, only to kill the spotless bull of religion. The state will be declared to be secular or without any particular principles of religion, and as a result, there will be total indifference to the principles of religion. The citizens will be free to act as they like, without respect for sadhu, shastra, and guru. The bull standing on one leg indicates that the principles of religion are gradually diminishing. Even the fragmental existence of religious principles will be embarrassed by so many obstacles, as if in the trembling condition of falling down at any time. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. So in this purport, Prabhupada is mentioning how the age of Kali is influencing even the Brahmanas and the Kshatriyas. They fall down and engage in they surrender themselves to the untrained politicians who are dressing like a kings. They're actually Sudra class, lowest among the men. So this is also at the time all the people who are like sadhus, they are all afraid of these religious practices. So just it is also in couple of years, around 20 years back, everything was perfect. Even I was not even imagining that this kind of things would happen. But we are seeing even the people of followers of the religion, they are afraid of the Sudra class. So many people everywhere it is happening now. All other kinds of religions, they come to the which is not belongs to the Sanatana Dharma. They come to the temples and they practice different kinds of other religions. But still, our rulers, they encourage such kind of things, religious practices, and make, if anyone is following the sadhus and this religious principle, Sanatana Dharma, they make them afraid of it. So we practically are experiencing it. It was unimaginable. Even few years back, around 20 years back, our fathers used to say, daytime was better than that. So we can't even imagine how how it is going to be after 20 years or so. So in this age, only the shelter is Harinama Sankirtana. So going to the temples, it is in India and so many other parts of the temple, so many are falling down. So it is only the shelter is Hare Krishna movement. So that's why Prabhupada is mentioning. So they will declare themselves as the adherents of the no religious principles, and many isms and cults will spring up in the Kali Yuga only to kill the spotless bull of religion. That is the abominable thing in this age of Kali. and they act just free to act like as they like without respect for sadhu, shastra, and guru. So that is how Parikshit is observing. So the Parikshit is the observer. Even we also keep ourselves in the position of the Parikshit. We can observe what is good, what is not good, what is religious practice, what is not religious practice. Everything is leading to Krishna. That is religious. Upanishad, or Upavasa, keeping ourselves nearer to Krishna, living nearer to Krishna. That is religion. Anything which is taken away from Krishna, that is not religion. So that is Prabhupada is mentioning here. So here the dharma, it was in the trembling and terrified condition, fearful of the Sudra, standing on only one leg. And it is doing urinating as well with the fear. But the religion, it was very white as a white lotus flower. వృషం మృణాళధవలం మేహంతం ఇవ బిభ్యతం వేపమానం పదయేకేన సీదంతం సుధృతాడితం. Yes, that is from Srimad Bhagavatam. We'll see how later on Parikshit is going to take and what are further consequences after that. Okay, that is from Srimad Bhagavatam. We shall quickly enter into Srila Prabhupada's daily letter. So today it is letter to Brahmananda, October 15th, 1969, Tittenhurst. I shall share the screen. Okay, so can I request any devotees to read this letter? Shall
Hare Krishna. Where is the book?
yes, Mataji, please.
Okay. My dear Brahmananda, please accept my blessings. I beg to acknowledge the receipt of your letter dated October 12, 1969, and I have noted the contents. Regarding your question about mantra 12 of Isopanishad, the verse as it is correct. The absolute means Brahman, Paramatma, and Bhagavan. When the absolute is realized hazily, it is Brahman. When the absolute is realized more clearly, it is Paramatma. And when the absolute is realized distinctly, it is Bhagavan. So Brahman, Paramatma, and Bhagavan are different phases of the absolute truth. But the Bhagavan aspect of the absolute truth is distinct from everything. Those who worship the Brahman and Paramatma aspect of the absolute truth are in the dangerous position because they have every chance of again falling down into the lowest regions. This is because they are not fully purified, and the least trace of contaminated desire can cause havoc to one's progress. Just like one lit cigarette can cause a whole house to burn down, to incomplete knowledge of the whole absolute truth may not be able to save one from going to the darkest regions of ignorance. Isopanishad says that such person who accepts Brahman or Paramatma as the final word of good realizations will be still more condemned. This is because they are offenders of God and are very stubborn to accept the Supreme Personality. If one refuses to progress to understand the Supreme Personality of Godhead, then he is sure to fall down again into darkness. the worshippers of the demigods at least have fear of some higher personality, and that may eventually develop into fear of the Supreme Personality. But the impersonalists think that everything is Brahma. Everyone is God. Therefore, they can do whatever they want, and that is a still more dangerous position. I think this will clear up the matter for you. I hope this will meet you in good health. Your ever well-wisher, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami. P.S. Isopanishad means the knowledge that leads nearer to Krishna. I am returning here with the Gita Press book you sent me for the Sanskrit text. It is nice. Hare Krishna. Swami Srila Prabhupada ki jai.
Thank you, Mataji. Any takeaway points, Mataji?
This is very like a deep point, Prabhu. Brahman, Paramatma, and Bhagavan, about the realization, how we can go one after, and there are still people who like not too clearly about the God or anything, and if they have doubt, they can keep falling down into the darkness. So that if they have a fear about they worship the demigod, but then still they have a fear about that. In the top of the demigod, they have a super personality of God. And yeah, Prabhu, that's about Brahman, Paramatma. We can explain, Prabhu, because this is a very high to explain, Prabhu. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Thank you, Mataji. Any other points, devotees you wanted to share? So in this letter, so Brahmananda was asking about the Ishopanishad, mantra 12 of Ishopanishad. So that is Andantamaha Pravishanti Ye Asambhuti Upasate. What happens to the Asambhuti if you worship Asambhutim? Asambhutim is the demigods worship. Andantamaha Pravishanti, they enter into the ignorance, darkest region. Tato bho yevate tamo yo sambhotyam vrataha, and more than that, who are engaged in the worshippers of the impersonal absolute truth. So they fall more. That is Prabhupada is explaining about 12th mantra of the Ishopanishad. This is only one shelter is the lotus feet of Krishna. There is everything. Krishna also mentions that Kameh taite jnanaha prapadyanti anya devataha tam nimam astaya prakrutya nita svaya. So they will be conditioned. Somewhere or other, they will be conditioned. This is Arohya Kuruchena Param Padam Tataha Patantyadaha Anadruta Ushmadangrayaha. So they cannot come out from the darkest regions of the world. And the conception to come out, they need at least shelter of the devotees, association of the devotees. And here Krishna Katha, then only they develop the taste for Krishna and come to in the right path. So Prabhupada is explaining all of these things to Brahmananda. So it is, see, Ishopanishad says that such persons who accept Brahman or Paramatma as the final word of God relation will be still more condemned. Even though they have studied some of the scriptures, but still they did not come to the conclusion that Supreme Personality is the Krishna. So such kind of people, yo veti bhautikam deham krishnasya paramatmanaha sa sarvat bahishkaryah srauta smadha vidanatah. Such kind of people, we have to reject them from all kinds of shrauta by hearing and speaking, and also smadha. and any work in the temples, Vidanataha, all these activities, they are to be rejected. So that is, otherwise, if people see such kind of people engaging in the devotional activities without understanding that Krishna's body is the transcendental. Mukum tasyapi lokam sachelam snanamacharet. If anyone sees or come across, they need to take the bath with the clothes itself. So here they are condemned. So because they are offenders of the God and are very stubborn to accept the Supreme Personality of Godhead. So it is very, very important for us as well. Of course, devotees are always transcendental, they understand, but also how to recognize other people. And here Brahmananda is asking to clarify. Prabhupada is explaining very beautifully. Okay, so, and worshippers of the demigods at least have fear of some higher personality, and that may eventually develop into fear of the Supreme Personality. But the impersonalists think that everything is Brahma and everything is God. Therefore, they can do whatever they want, and that is still more dangerous position. Even though Krishna says they also read Bhagavad Gita, but their opinions are different. They don't take Brahmano hi pratistaham Amrutasya avyayasya, they don't take that kind of statements. Krishna is the source even for the Brahma. The Brahman is so Krishna is the basis for the Brahma Jyoti. Okay, so that is from these explanations. Okay, that is from Srila Prabhupada's letter. Any other points, dear devotees, you wanted to share? So that is from Srila Prabhupada's letter, and from the announcements point of view. And coming Wednesday, we have got Kirtan evening. And so just would like to check with the devotees for the Kirtan evening. At the moment, we have starting at 8:30. So it was based on the devotees' request before. It seems devotees may need earlier, I believe. So we are coming into the winter also. Some devotees may. So just would like to check whether you are happy at 8 o'clock or 8:30 itself, so that maximum devotees would attend. So this is once again, I'll send a poll in the group so that if you just vote 8 or 8:30, that would be great. So that we will continue further. So that's all from the announcements perspective. And also, I request dear devotees, there were so many things were happening in the weekends about Ambrish Prabhuji Swahadevi and Narsimhadev Jannivas Prabhuji. They were speaking in the temple. Could you please share any events, and you wanted to share anything on Krishna consciousness? Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Mataji.
I've shared the score in a group WhatsApp. Anybody noticed it?
Yes, Mataji, 777. So next target is 999. Our glories to your service, Mataji.
Oh, glories to the people. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Jai, all glories, Mataji.
Haribo.
Srimad Bhagavatam. So we have distributed 777 copies.
Yeah, 720.
Crossed the target of 720.
Haribol.
Yeah.
That's such a lovely number. 37777.
777. Very auspicious number.
Very awesome, exactly.
720.
Yeah.
777, yeah.
There was Giriraj Maharaj yesterday's lecture was really nice evening.
What did you say, Mataji? I can never hear
So as I
you.
said, like Giriraj Maharaj is also here.
That's
like,
right. That's right.
Nice
Yeah.
delivered his lecture yesterday.
He was in his glory when he heard the figure.
Yes.
He was so happy.
Just to add on, Mataji, I have spoken with someone regarding Giriraj Maharaj. I requested Giriraj Maharaj to give a lecture to our group. He said he will come in March again, and he'll give us the date on March.
Oh, lovely.
Yeah, that's very good.
Beautiful.
Yeah, there was very nice program one afternoon as well about this DOVP, Swaha, which is Mother Prabhuji mentioned, the Nrsingadev. It's really good. And there was 250,000 Lakshmi was collected.
Yes, that's right. Wonderful.
Yeah, we saw you also, Mataji.
You
Meena
did?
Mataji on the stage. Yeah, and I was not for the program there, but we saw Meena Mataji for her contribution. I think she was on the stage getting a medal and like getting the blessings. Yeah, but the day before, we got the opportunity of having the blessing of the Lord Narasimha Dev's Sitari, the head helmet, and the Paduka of Nityananda Mahaprabhu. So, yeah, that was very auspicious. And also, there was a program, Thanksgiving program for the volunteers. So, we attended that. That was very nice as well, very
Oh,
inspiring.
that's right. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. So, this weekend was very happening in the temple.
Were you there for the morning volunteer program?
No, Mataji, for the evening one.
Oh, right. I didn't go to I went to the
6 to
morning one.
9. 6 to 9.
Yeah.
I thought there were only children in the mornings. I wasn't sure.
It's entire family, Mataji. So, I mean, when the volunteers are going, the children do accompany. So,
Yeah.
yeah.
Hare Krishna. Thank you so much, Mataji. It was so blissful to see. Yesterday the lecture was very, very nice, and the encouragement for the donations for the Lord Nrsimhadev's temple and temple of Vedic Planetarium. It is a one-time chance in a once in a lifetime.
Yeah.
Once it is done. So it is all fortunate to participate in those things, and also taking satari and blessings and medallions from all those great people. It is very wonderful. Thank you so much, Mataji. I was
It
saying,
was done by Jananivas Prabhu. So he's the head pujari. He was the head pujari of Narasimha temple. I mean, he had been doing it for many, many years. So it was really a blessing to get. Was really fortunate to get the blessing of the sitari from him, and the padukas were like kept there. So that was very nice. Yeah, when we went to Mayapur, we did it was in the evening and it went quite late, so we could not stay for the program. But we went to Mayapur. We did our contribution for the TOVP. Yeah, it's once in a lifetime opportunity, and all of us as Nityananda Mahaprabhu's Vani, like when he predicted that there'll be a temple so beautiful for everybody and to have under the shelter. So it is being made for the last more than 50 years now when Prabhupada laid the first brick. So still so many obstacles and all, but it's still in the making, and we all need to contribute our part in that so that it becomes a great success. I think I was looking at the website yesterday. For the Narasimha temple only, I think it was only 2 million something collected, but that says it's only 43% of the total that needs to be collected. So, when we see, even we do a little bit, and all of the world comes together for this, then only it's successful. Otherwise, it seems very difficult. I mean, it's a very big project, and it's, of course, a lot of Lakshmi is needed.
Largest one.
Yes, largest, Hindu or Vaishnav temple, because the basilica in Italy, I think it's the largest in structure, but for Hindus, it is the largest. Yeah.
Grand celebration is February 29th of February next year for that opening.
Opening date, Mataji, there have been a few opening dates, but sometimes, in during COVID also there was few opening dates, but because of fund crisis or some pandemic and all, they got postponed. So now they have given the date for next
They
year.
have given the date, February 29th.
Yes, between February to March. Yes, Gaur Purnima time, I think. Let's see. Hope. Let's pray that it happens this time. Yeah. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Thank you, Mataji, for sharing updates on those events. Okay, so if you're all happy, so we shall conclude our session and continue with further chat. Vanchakalpatarubhyascha कृपा नवेभ्यो नमः अनंतकोटि वैष्णव
Hare Krishna. Jai
Bol.
श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्त वृंद जय